Hey, welcome to the 77th, I think 77th edition. I lost count again, Fred, of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. Yep.
The views and opinions expressed in this program are those of the speakers and do not necessarily reflect the views or positions of the Black Lincoln Collective, its guests, or decent human beings. You have been warned. The robot revolution will begin in 3, 2, 1.
Fasten your seatbelts. It's going to be a bumpy night.
Alive! It's alive! It's alive!
Welcome to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Oh, this is gonna be fun. We can stay up late, swapping manly stories, and in the morning, I'll make it pop.
With your host, Parker. Featuring the sultry sounds of Fred and also Allan on the board.
Let's go already!
And now, let's start the damn show.
Welcome, one and all, to what we believe to be the 77th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. That's the best we can do, allegedly.
Maybe 76.
Allegedly, I don't know. Apple thinks it's number 108. I don't fucking know. Who knows what it is, Fred? It doesn't matter because you're not listening to these in order. And if you were listening to them in order, they would make even less fucking sense than they do listening to them randomly. Like, there's no overarching story except we're all idiots.
Right. No rivalry.
So I'm the king idiot. Well, I'm at least the host idiot. Of course, your host, Parker. Welcome to the show, Fred. How are you this evening?
What's up? I'm the court jester.
I appreciate you upgrading your background. You've done much more than I have for mine. Right.
Would you put court jester on the resume?
Depends. Only if it was the People's Court. Love that shit. Dude, they're bringing that back. Did you see that?
Really? They're bringing everything back.
Of course they are.
Oh, and by the way, we have Allan. Allan's here also.
Yeah, I was going to introduce him. I was going to let you.
I do want to go into that because I'm about to start the run, and you know what I'm saying, I want to make sure.
I was like, I'm just going to see if Fred introduces him or not, and if he doesn't, he's not going to say anything anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
No, I don't. No, but they are bringing everything back. They bringing back Night Court.
Yeah,
I saw that.
Without Bull.
Without Bull, yeah, or Marshall Warfield.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
that was a great show, man.
Are they still alive?
No.
No.
Are they still alive?
Marshall Warfield is, I believe.
I don't know. I don't know
about. Get the show historian on that one.
Richard Mole.
Tweet us. Yeah, Richard Mole. Yeah. Tweet us if any of those people are still alive. BLC World.
And Harry. Harry's still alive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Well, Judge Reinhold's still alive, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. Nowadays, you can only get like one old person.
Yeah.
You don't want to go because the millennials don't.
Yeah,
don't go
man. Nobody will watch it.
No. No. Did you see the? And by the way, I don't have anything against millennials. I don't. You can say whatever. I know. I just said millennials. I did not mean that in a condescending way because I don't give a shit. You're either an asshole or you're not. That's my generational divide. It's like that dude's an asshole. That dude's not. All other things don't matter.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Fred?
They're bringing back Magnum PI.
Oh, they already did. That's been out for a couple seasons.
Oh, is it? It's been out for a minute? Yeah.
Okay. See, everything, dude. Just assume if you ever loved it.
Hawaii 5-0 they brought back.
Yeah, 5-0.
Yeah, they tried that a couple times. They tried like a movie, and they brought back Chips. And
that Chips movie was good.
You thought it was funny?
I thought it was good.
I don't like that guy.
Which guy?
Who started it? Was it George Lopez?
No, it was
Give me a break.
Give me a break.
I like the Spanish dude, but who was the white dude?
Zach or
Dak
whatever.
Shepard?
Dak. Yeah.
Yeah, Dak Shepard.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of his. I'm fine with Michael Pena is the guy who plays
Michael Pena. Yeah, I like Michael Pena.
He carried the movie.
It had Kristen Bell in it, which
that's his wife.
I like Kristen Bell.
That was his wife in the movie, and she run out of the house.
Everybody's gonna be fucking her. It's me.
Yeah.
We get a love scene in this movie. It's a comedy, dude. So
Yeah, it was awesome. When he sends the pictures to the lieutenant, because the lieutenant is a chick.
Yeah.
And Michael Pena sends the picture. He starts texting her, and he didn't realize who he was texting.
So there you go. We'll get the chips. And I think that movie might be 2-star studded for Allan's movie reviews.
right.
It may not make.
That's too much. That's
We're talking. Oh, look at this. Well, but look at this. Speaking of movies, later we're going to talk more about movies.
Oh,
Maybe.
Oh, yeah. Teaser.
Because it's Oscar season, Fred.
speaking of movies, we call that foreshadowing.
Yeah. Well,
What?
we'll see if we actually talk about it. I don't know. I don't feel like it. It's Oscar season, Fred. And just like the Oscars, Fred, we're just going to sprinkle in.
Oh yeah.
Because don't they have a whole show where they're just like, hey, here's some fucking clips from some movies. And then they're like, oh, and then the fucking whatever, the nominees for best whatever are fucking whatever.
They'll show a clip from the movie.
Find one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, the nominees are in. The nominees for writing an adapted screenplay are All Quiet on the Western Front, Glass Onion, A Knives Out Mystery, Living, Top Gun Maverick, and Woman Talking by Sarah Paul.
Women talking. Women talking, man.
I hear that all the time. I was really looking. Did they like pare down the categories? Because they used to have like the most random ones, and now it seems like they only have.
Oh, they're only going to give you like on the front page. You got to dig for the.
Yeah, you got to dig for the sound.
Yeah, they also
best wardrobe.
Yeah.
Well, I saw costume design, best costume design.
Best.
Which I mean, we all know who's going to win that. I have no fucking clue. I just didn't know if you knew, and you're like, yeah, duh. Mary Zophers, bitch. She was nominated for her work on Babylon. And Jenny Beavan on Mrs. Harris Goes to Paris.
I think that Top Gun is going to take some.
Yeah, I didn't watch Top Gun.
It was good, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Top Gun was good. It was good.
I mean,
it wasn't like the Velocipaster, but it was good.
Right.
Well, that's just that it's already
the jet scenes, like the camera work.
Sure.
On
well,
it,
they shot it in a jet, right? Like they put it on an airplane.
Yeah, like Tom Cruise really did.
Well, then that's not the fucking. That's not movie making. That's just airplanes are cool.
But like, you don't get the experience. We'll never get the experience riding a jet like that. But
you
that's
won't.
That's the closest you're going to get.
You won't. I'm fucking riding jets like that all the time.
Yeah, do you?
At least every third, fourth Wednesday.
Are they invisible? And you
no.
Like
a Wonder Woman.
No. I do have the lasso.
He's just sitting on his bed
nothing
naked.
Else.
Like
just with the lasso, like tucked around my waist. Like, I'm gonna make the truth, bitch.
Like they used to have the Justice League cartoon, and in one episode I saw Wonder Woman in her invisible jet with Batman and Superman, and I was like, "Why the fuck is Superman in the jet when he can fly?"
Well, maybe they want to talk. You don't know.
My cape is tired.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, you can't want to fly all the time. Like that's like maybe it's probably tiring, right?
What if he like he has to go to the donut shop like 2 blocks down the street? He just goes.
Yeah, he's like, I gotta shoot. Yeah.
He probably gets Uber Eats.
Yeah. Superman lazy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to see lazy Superman.
Yeah.
Like you see, there's a crime. He just like uses he opens up one eye because he's too lazy to open up both, and shoots through like all the buildings and kills the criminal like a mile away.
And then rolls over and goes back to sleep.
Yeah, he's like, all right, whatever, fuck it. Lazy Superman, bitch. Lazy Superman 2. Who? Because they're like, you're too lazy to make it number one.
Yeah. He didn't show up for the first one. He was late.
Yeah, it was late. We didn't have time to. We didn't want to edit it, so we just stopped it. So yeah. So Fred, I got to. Speaking of not wanting to do something, Fred, I got a question for you. And I said, speaking of not wanting to do something,
right?
Okay. Well, this might be a controversial, Fred.
Yeah.
Be warned. So, you know how, some people, Fred, let me ask you a question, Fred. Buddy, have you ever had a beer?
Yeah.
Like good old fashioned good old fashioned beer. Okay, have you ever craved? Like, have you ever decided, okay, and other people who are like this, who are like, hey, you know what? I'm not going to drink. So instead of having a beer, they have a non-alcoholic beer. Right. Do you think that helps people not drink? I'm not. That's not the question. This is just a sub question to the actual question.
Right.
Do you think it helps, like, if you're trying to not drink, to like drink something that tastes like the thing?
No. Like
this idea may not work then. I was thinking, Fred.
Yeah.
We should invent non-alcoholic drugs, or like the equivalent of non-alcoholic drugs.
Right.
So, like, you can smoke this meth, but you're not going to get high. You're just going to taste like meth, whatever meth tastes like.
Right.
Or like, I don't know what that tastes like.
People are smoking it for the taste.
Well, I don't know. Maybe they are. Maybe they are. Maybe they're like, it's so refreshing.
Ooh,
my mouth's so minty. Yeah, you don't know. Meth could be fucking peppermint or spearmint or some shit. You don't know.
Peppermint meth. Oh my god!
We think that Walter White shit was on Breaking Bad. That shit looked like it was blue raspberry.
That blue shit.
Yeah, it was probably blue raspberry, man.
Yeah,
that's why they couldn't get enough of it. Because they're like, oh, blue raspberry, I love that shit. Blue raspberry is, obviously, Alan, you know that there is no blue raspberry, right? There's like not a real. That's not a. What they did is, raspberry flavoring used to be red. Hey, here we go again. It's food history time again. So raspberry coloring and flavor used to be red, but then people got it confused with cherry and strawberry, which obviously are both also red.
Right.
So that's when they were like, we'll just dye it blue, so that we could identify that that's raspberry, and these other ones, which these other two look exactly the same anyway.
Right.
Like we'll keep them red. But I think cherry red is like redder.
I think strawberry is like pink.
Yeah, it's more of like it's like a different shade.
Yeah, it's an all
so. But yeah, so there's your. Cherry. So do you think we could do that? Do you think we could do like heroin? You can still inject into your veins. It still feels like heroin, but it just doesn't get you high. It don't get people off of it.
It don't do nothing to you.
It won't kill you.
What's that? What was that Russian one? The Krokodil. The one that was like making people's fucking skin fall off and shit. Did you see that?
Oh, what was that?
This was years ago. I don't know. I'm sure it's still out there. But there was this. It was like called like. It was like a Russian like black market drug or whatever it's called, Krokodil. God. And it was like sounds like crocodile, right?
Right.
And so like if you took it, some people's fucking would hold up an arm and it would be like hand and then just bone and then meat again because their fucking skin and muscle tissue and shit would just fall off. Oh, and I do not listen up. Okay, listen up, Black Lincoln Collective listeners.
That reminds me of RoboCop.
Do not, under any circumstances, Google this. Not because of like drug issues, because that shit is gross.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I probably haven't seen that thing in 5 years, and I can picture that shit clearly in my head right now. Yeah. And that's not good.
I've seen some gory shit like that.
Yeah, you see some of that. Remember, the internet used to be really good about that. So, like, in the very beginning of the internet, you could, like, if you search real hard, you're like, oh, we saw the Taliban cut off this dude's head.
Yeah, dude.
But I mean, it was like, it was terrifically jarring at the same time.
That's what happened to me. Dude at work was like, yo, watch this. And like didn't give me any pretext or anything. And I'm looking at it and it starts and I can't look away. And like that shit really fucked me up for like a couple days. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you ever watch 2 Girls in 1 Cup, Alan?
No, I got through like 10 seconds of it.
I got through like 3.5 seconds of it. I couldn't.
Yeah,
I was forewarned, so I never watched it.
See, I wasn't, and I was just like, I can't.
Yeah, that's why I was. I was like, what is it?
It was too.
No.
Because I was like, I can't. I'll never look at Asian ladies the same. Like, I can't do it. Man. What is it? Skat. Yeah. Gross.
It's fucking disgusting.
Gross. You know what? It's gross, Fred. But you know what? If that's what you're into, Black Lincoln Collective listeners, it's fine. Don't give a shit. Just don't tell me about it. Actually, do tell me about it. Tweet the show at BLC, Twitter.com/BLC World, and tell us if you're into skat.
The only tweet we're going to get is some
one guy.
Like, really
it's going to be Dave.
Not going to tweet us. But like, now we're going to get tweets from skat.
Hashtag skat attack.
Skat attack.
Hashtag
gross, man.
Hashtag one Fred, one cup. You got the red cup right there.
Yeah, you do have the red cup right there.
Hold it up. That's what made me think of
It ain't full of shit. I can tell
Just
you
say, oh, we don't know that, do we? Listeners, you can determine, text us, tweet us, and tell us if you think Fred's literally drinking poop right now. Hashtag poop Fred drinker. Wait, that doesn't sound good.
Fred drinker.
Fred pooped. No, that's not good either. I don't know. You figure out the hashtag, listener. One guy. Derek.
That's the show title right there.
John.
Derek.
No, fecal.
Fecal poop?
No, he said what a fecal freak.
Fecal freak.
We can't make that the name of the show. Guys, we're not doing a good job naming our shows recently. They're always some fucked up that no one even has any idea what they're like. Last week's name was Kanye something. What'd you say? Kanye Descending.
Kanye Descending.
Or whatever. And like, so put it on there. And then I was like, we don't talk. That's literally the only thing we say about Kanye the entire show is like
that's
that
the point. That's the point. You know, you just
it's like a word hunt.
Yeah, it's like we just put something really small in the title. So
it kind of is. Yeah, it kind of is. So enjoy that, kids.
Yeah.
Enjoy that while you're see. So when you do your non-alcoholic heroin, you can listen to the show because you're not going to be fucked up. You're just going to be like, well, all right, and then you try to find it.
Sam Adams is coming out with a non-alcoholic version of their beer.
Beer?
Yeah.
I mean, I get it because not everybody can drink.
I want to try it. Like, I've never wanted to try O'Doul's or.
You never tried O'Doul's?
Nah, I never tried O'Doul's. But I do want to try this because Sam Adams makes some pretty good beer. Now, give us money, Sam Adams.
Yeah, Sam Adams, we love your beer. So give it to us.
Yeah.
I was just on a show that's, I don't know if it's out yet, Fred, called The Something Show. Let me I forgot the guy's name, but I'm about to be on his show. Ladies and gentlemen, I'll be on the Glenn Ralph podcast sometime before or after you hear this. So I don't know what that's all about. So let's just wait on that.
The Glenn?
Some guy, Glenn Ralph, was like, "Hey, I need like somebody who does a comedy podcast to like text me or via Facebook, whatever." So I did. And he's like, "Come on my show." And I was like, "All right, whatever." I was like, "You want me to invite everybody, like the guys?" Yeah. And he's like, "No." Nice.
You gotta
interview. This is like the most. I am. I'm gonna get cyber raped. Yeah. See, there you go. That's a better title. I don't know. Maybe that's not a better title. I don't know. Maybe it's a better title. It comes out even.
All right.
Oh, there he is. That's all right. It could be our friend Detachable Robot Penis could be the one that comes in and does that. So that's
you're not gonna remember me. Yeah.
I'm like, it's me. What was it? I represent the Texas Cowgirls Association.
Lead cattle or some shit like that.
Oh, it's too funny. Man. I love that guy. Love that guy. I wish he'd come back on. I wish he'd come on more often, and I wish Satan would come on less often. Don't you, listeners?
Don't you, listeners?
I'm just talking. This show is. I'm not even talking to you guys anymore. I'm just talking to.
Why you think I put this Snoop Jesus up here?
I noticed that.
Protect me from Satan.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. No, Snoop Jesus probably like, hey, it's cool. That guy's all right. He's cool.
He's all right, man.
Don't worry about him.
No, I think B's going to be on the Ryan Hates Everything. I don't think he's coming on today.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there you go. Now you know.
you on the first name basis with the B's.
Yeah, I know. Like you just call him B now. Like it's so weird.
The B's.
He's B, man.
It's like you can get an 80s TV show, Allan and the Bees.
It's me and the bees. Yeah. If only I had the music. I'll totally do it. So I can do it.
That's funny. So
it's me and the bees.
Terrible. That did not sound good. I did it. I used the voice changer that I paid $7,000 for Fred.
The guy in the house crowd didn't like it.
I get it.
He been like you, bitch.
So, just gonna be clicking buttons the rest of the show. So yeah, Fred, what else is going on with you, buddy?
Oh,
Falling for any
man.
scams lately?
No, what?
Have you fallen for any scams lately?
I scam myself, man.
Really?
So embarrassing. So I was under the weather yesterday.
Yeah.
And I set myself up, man. I had strep throat like a week or two ago, and I never changed my toothbrush.
Oh yeah, you got to change toothbrush.
So I gave it back to myself.
You played yourself. Congratulations.
I played my own damn self.
So you got it again, then?
I got it again.
Oh my god!
Luckily, I knew what it was. Like, when
yeah,
I felt it coming on, so I hit it quick.
Yeah, that's what she said.
But
hit it quick and quit it. What did you use to treat it? Was it essential oils?
Yeah, 100% essential oils. I had my priest come over and bless me.
Mm-hmm. Which is lavender and sage that you put on there, and then ginkgo biloba. Is that an essential oil, ginkgo biloba? I don't fucking know.
This is something like early 2000s. Like,
what was it? Remember that in ginseng? There were people who like drink, fucking ginseng. Oh,
ginseng.
God.
Yeah.
I remember selling that at the gas station. Like, get that ginseng shot and like.
Ooh. Don't ever buy drugs from the gas station, man.
Always buy drugs from the gas station. So one of our sponsors, it happens to exist at a gas station.
Station drugs.
What was it? Rhino. Like Rhino.
That Rhino
sure. Yeah. Whatever
Rhino.
that was. That shit was hilarious. That's exclusively have an exclusive contract with sketchy ass gas stations. Like, oh, your space is that a QT? Be nice. We don't Rhino don't roll like that.
Yeah,
only the shitty gas station.
There's kids that come in QT.
Yeah, exactly. They're like, no, we can't do that. I'm sure QT more kicked.
Remember when they used to sell the White Crosses at gas stations?
Yeah, I think I do.
The little speed pills.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man! You could buy a bottle of 100 of them.
They used to sell all this stuff. I had no idea. Like, even working there, I had no idea what any of that stuff was.
Yeah,
and then they would also sell, and like this still freaks me out. I don't even know why, but they would sell those little jars, like glass vials with like little roses in them.
Oh yeah.
For years, I didn't know what that was. And so, like, I was like, why the fuck do they have this? Like, this makes no sense.
Yeah.
And, like, random ass people would just come in and, like, I didn't get one of them roses. And, like, I didn't even know these are here. And now I know.
Yeah, the turnover's high on them roses, man. Them shitty gas.
And I'm like, this fucking rose, this guy's cornered the market on glass bottles full of roses. Like, this motherfucker knows how did I not get into this industry
that's
myself?
so, like, ingenious, because if you didn't have the rose in it,
so it would be
familiar.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? And you can't sell it, so they put that little rose in there.
Right, and there's like, all right, whatever. Here's what is a crack pipe? Here's a meth pipe. So we could do that. What if? Okay, but see, now it wouldn't be drug paraphernalia if it was used for non-alcoholic drugs, right?
There you go.
Because could you? Okay, so just seriously, could you drive down the road with an O'Doul's, drinking an O'Doul's? And if you got pulled over, would you get in trouble for it?
No.
I don't know.
No,
I don't think so. No,
because they have that commercial, that Heineken commercial with that guy that goes to work and he's drinking during a meeting. He's drinking the Heineken. Sure. He's like, it's not alcoholic.
He doesn't work in the right place. If I fucking pulled out a beer for a meeting, they'd be like, "You got any more of those?" Yeah. No, so I'm just saying, man. So here's all right, I got an idea. All right, so we start like a food truck, right?
Food truck.
But instead of food, we sell glass roses and non-alcoholic drugs. But then, we do that for like 6 months, right, Fred?
Yeah.
So 6 months go by, we're raking it in.
We're rolling.
So if there's one thing that people love to spend their money on, it's things that won't do shit for them. So essential oils and fucking non-alcoholic drugs. We're fucking burning sage twice a week. Fucking get off the evil spirits and shit. And then we got our feathers that we use to push it around. Fred, trust me, I got this shit set up, man. But then, okay, so like then
feathers.
Yeah, you gotta have a feather to like spread the fucking smoke. Ghosts are afraid of feathers, Fred. How do you not know? This is common fucking knowledge, Fred.
I don't know.
There's one thing ghosts are afraid of. It's feathers.
Ghost 101.
You ever seen a ghost haunt a bird? Nope. Were there ghosts at the time of dinosaurs? Nope, because those were gigantic birds too.
Hey.
Ghosts are scared of feathers, Fred. Just face it.
I guess so.
Oh, so the ghosts are behind the birds aren't real thing. See, it's all coming around. But anyway, so Fred, here we are, 6 months in.
Right.
I can't think. I can't think of a name for I want to call it like Narcotics Anonymous. Anonybus. Food does like a bus.
Are not
right. Narcotics are not us. So we're selling fake drugs.
Right.
Moving lots of fake meth and heroin. No big deal. Cops have checked us. They check us all the time. But now they've come to trust us because it's 6 months later. And they're like, oh, every time these motherfuckers, they're just not selling drugs, right?
Right.
And we start selling drugs. So they never expected, Fred. How do you like that? And then we'll be like, oh, you can have unleaded or leaded with your essential oils. It's a great idea, man. I can see that taking off. Literally, you can just take off and go to the next corner. Like
during the fake jugs, we start the franchise, and we we branch out. We get it all over the city. You know what I'm saying? And then, so when we get the real drugs in, we already set up on each corner.
That's what I'm saying. We're trusted. The neighborhood loves us. The community loves us. We're keeping people off drugs. Yeah. And then we put them right back on the drugs. Tricked you guys. Ha ha.
It's all about the money, boys.
Yeah, this is all a big scam. You just got taken, boys. Turns out your non-alcoholic heroin was heroin all along. Like the non-alcoholic was it the non-alcoholic crack? The crack wasn't non-alcoholic. It was in you the whole time. It was like the shoes were magic.
Yeah,
the power was in you the whole time.
The whole time.
You were doing heroin the whole time. You stupid bitch. Like, did you think we could make? No, we don't even know what heroin tastes like anymore.
Yeah. This non-alcoholic shit is good.
I'm telling you, man, it's hard to beat the non-alcoholic shit. So we'll be right back. I'm gonna go take a non-alcoholic shit myself. I don't know. I said it's hard to beat the non-alcoholic shit, and then I just turned that into a joke about poop. It's hilarious. That's why we need to go to break. So we'll be right back with some more of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, allegedly episode number 77.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
This here is the Reverend Johnny Hugh Matheson. I am here to tell you to not listen to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast. These here fellas are heathenistic, outrageously outlandish dudes of moral iniquity. So I beg of you, do not listen to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast at blcpodcast.com. Don't you go there. Do not go on their YouTube page and look at all the smutty, filthy nastiness that they got going on. I tell you now, don't listen to these boys. They nothing but dirty.
Welcome back to so it turns out it's the 76th edition. Who the fuck is that? No, that's not right because the 76 was last week with Alex. Yeah, so this is the 77th edition. I just don't know what numbers are.
You were trusting me on numbers.
I'm trusting myself, and that's even worse. Because if there's anybody out here, okay, so Fred, I'm gonna be honest with you. If there's anyone in the world that is my enemy, it is my past self.
It's your past.
That motherfucker.
Yeah, your past self didn't set you up.
So my past self hates my current self, and my current self hates my future self. So we're always sabotaging each other.
Dang. There's a lot of hate here.
There's a lot of hate. Well, they don't trust each other. Why would they? They've never made good decisions. Any of them.
So you learn from the old one.
But by the time I learned from the old one, I'm the current one.
Yeah, because the old one's backstabbing the current one,
right? And the current one is fucking over the future one.
Yeah,
and the future one, I don't know what he's doing. He's dead probably already. He probably just got set up. I probably fucking set up a shotgun.
Over. It's finally over.
No, I'm like he won. All that son of a bitch.
Battle is won.
That's right. No, it's like
I want it.
I always thought that booby traps would be a bigger part of my life as well. So like
boobies.
Oh, I thought boobies would be a bigger part as well.
It's just it's a trap of the same name, but just different.
Right. It's a very well. That kind of booby trap is very much in my life.
The booby part changes.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So on with the show that we probably didn't start back yet. It's time, Allan. Everybody's favorite segment of ever. It's time for Fredline News. Fredline Movies. Sponsored by, speaking of boobs, sponsored by Bang Bros. Looking for boobs? Bang Bros.
So, a man in the United Kingdom.
I don't know.
He's like, so.
Yeah, so I'm jumping into the headline.
You should be the one. You should be the one also that does the reads for Bang Bros, because they're always saying.
Well, I don't want to take it away from you, man.
No, it's fine. Much. No, it's fine because we'll see. But they always they told me in our meetings that they have found in their experience that when a person with darker skin is the star of the segment,
right?
It gets bigger. Something. And then it said bigger, and then it cut out.
The Bang Bros.
They just said it's bigger. If Fred does it, it'll be bigger. And I'm like, what? So I'm just saying. That's what they said. That's what the bros said.
That's right, guys. Fredline News here, sponsored by Bang Bros. You got some bros. You guys like to bang?
Maybe it would be better if I did the reads, Bang Bros. All right.
It's getting bigger for somebody out there.
It's always bigger when Fred's involved.
A man was pulled over in the UK for having a small amount of marijuana on him. He was arrested, taken to jail, and strip searched.
Ooh.
He then proceeded to fart on the police officers.
That's assaulting an officer, I bet.
He was sentenced to 75 hours of community service. So if that's all it takes to fart on police officers, 75 hours of community service. I think I'll knock those out.
That was in the UK, wasn't it?
It was in the UK.
You fart on a police officer here and you are dead.
Yeah, you might get shot.
You get shot in the ass.
If you're shot in the asshole.
Yeah. Like, I'll teach you, boy.
Right up Main Street.
Yeah.
Is that Main Street for you, Fred? I feel like that's weird.
Right up Main Street.
Wow.
Right up the old poop chute.
Yep.
So
that's Redline News number 2.
Number 2, McDonald's customer mistakenly given a bag that contains thousands of dollars in cash instead of his food.
Oh, damn.
Now the man was kind enough to bring the money back.
I was about to say,
McDonald's. But my question to you guys, what would you do?
Well, I will tell you this. You would not hear that story.
It would be arrested for keeping thousands of McDonald's.
I'd be like, I thought, no, because here's the thing, Fred. I use the McDonald's app sometimes.
Yeah.
And I would be like, oh shit, I guess I got these must be the rewards they keep talking about. They gave me $2,500 and I've given McDonald's a lot of my money. Maybe they're just giving me a discount. Maybe they're like, oh, 10% rebate. You hit the threshold.
Yeah.
10% off here, your back pay.
The million customer reward.
Right. That would have been like, I probably would have been like, fucking McDonald's fucked it up again.
Yeah.
But I'm not complaining. You ever had that happen, Fred? Where you go to McDonald's and you get somebody like you get the wrong food, but it's better than the food.
It's better than what you got. Yeah, I've got.
You contemplate like, I'll eat a Big Mac. All right.
Oh yeah, no, I'm keeping that food, especially if it's more than what I ordered. If it's more than what I ordered, I'll be like, man, I got 3 sandwiches, fries, and a drink. Yeah.
But for every time they do that, they fucked it up 10 times.
Yeah.
At least.
Right. Yeah.
And like, oh man. And okay, I'm not trying to rag because we've talked about this before. I think that's a hard ass job. Don't get me wrong.
What, McDonald's?
But all of any kind of like food service, I think is a rough job, but at the same time, like, man, they get mad at you when you point out that like, that's not what I, like, and that's when I'm like, okay, McDonald's, like, okay, whatever. Or nameless fast food restaurant, whatever you might be.
I mean, it's like they can't get mad at you because
I'm just paying.
His food,
shit has gotten so expensive.
Yeah, man.
And I'm like, I just paid $11 and you're giving me 2 fucking packs of ketchup.
Yeah.
Like, nah, man. $11, I should get a box of ketchup. So if I get $1,000 in a bag, I'm gonna be like, you goddamn right, baby. Let's go.
Yeah.
I turn around and spend it right at McDonald's. I'd be like, guess what? I'm supersizing this motherfucker.
I gave it back to him.
Yeah, slowly over the years, I gave him more.
Yeah.
And I know that shit was cheap. And not only that, okay, Fred, you ever watch, like, I don't know if you, I'm sorry to go on this tangent. I know we're spoiling Fredline news, but have you ever watched, like, any of these YouTube things where they, like, eat the whole menu of a place? Like, they'll be like, I went and ordered everything at Carl's Jr. or whatever.
Yeah,
it's always in California. No? Mm-mm. It always amazes me because they'll be like, I get one of everything. And they'll be like, it's like $108.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that seems so cheap.
Yeah.
But then when I go get one thing, it's $26. Like, how does this work?
Right.
But I guess it's only one way. I don't know. Anyway, sorry. Fredline news bit number 3.
Okay. So this is kind of sad, I guess, if you like M&Ms. But Eminem retired the M&Ms. They shut them down.
It been like you, bitch.
They retired the M&Ms. What do you mean? Oh, like the cartoon characters?
The candies. The little red and yellow.
Why they? Oh, because of wokeness.
Yeah, man. Like wokeness got M&Ms, man. Like,
well, anti-wokeness
over some boots. Like they changed one of the M&Ms
the girl.
boots.
Yeah, that was that dude Tucker Carlson or whatever who got he was like sexually offended by them like feminizing the fucking M&M.
But it's an M&M. It doesn't matter if it's
a cartoon.
Honestly,
is it a real?
I'd rather eat a girl.
M&M? Yeah, I've had an M&M.
I mean, if I have a choice to eat something, I'm going to eat a girl. I ain't going to eat some dude. Girl, just give me the M&M female.
I don't like the yellow ones.
Yeah, dude. Like, oh, fuck that. Yo, bro, it's gay to eat blue M&Ms, bro. You have to say it that way, man. Like, you couldn't.
Damn,
that's just ridiculous.
Canceled M&M.
Yeah, they replaced them with Maya Rudolph, though. So I'm not mad.
Wait, what? So now Maya Rudolph is an M&M?
No, she's a spokesman for M&Ms.
What is the spokesman for eat M&Ms, bitch?
Like, I guess she's gonna be doing the commercials.
Man, I like the M&Ms, dude.
I did too, man. I thought
can't have nice things, man. Whatever happened to California raisins, Fred? Did they get canceled for something a long time ago, or did they just quit? Did Big Raisin just give up on it?
Yeah, you've done your job.
They're like, Big Grape's killing us.
You can rest now. I
Like,
still got a couple of those raisins. Like,
yeah, dude, those things are awesome.
Like Hardee's.
Yeah,
Hardee's,
because back
yeah.
then, because back then we thought that those things were going to be worth $1 million fucking dollars. Like my mom was just sure that like that's going to be worth $1 million, and all the shit she should have kept.
California raisin for sale, like
and fucking $12 probably tops.
You think so?
He's thinking about it now. He's like, what can I scam myself into?
I'm looking now. Here, let me see. Okay, so yeah, $10 tops. You can get a whole set, the 1987 Series 1 set with all 4 pieces. Here, I'll share my screen for the kids at home.
Okay.
So I don't want them to miss out. Let me see here. Okay. You can get the entire set for $25. The 1987. One of them is $10. This guy's $2. You can pick your own. They don't fucking care. You can get all of them for $150 used.
Damn.
I would prefer them new.
Still in the little.
I like my 1987. Yeah. Still I'm fucking happy with the cheeseburger.
They made a killing off of them things, man. When they first came out, all the commercials and stuff, they made.
Surfing Raisin, man. I always love that guy.
Surfing Raisin.
Surfing Raisin. Look at me. Dude, skateboard Raisin. I love them.
Man, they were a bunch of stoners. Them raisins were all a bunch of stoners, man.
Raisins.
They're from California.
Yeah.
You
can tell they wasn't drinking because they was dry.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Oh, jeebus.
No, they weren't drunks.
This little raisin joke there.
Thanks for raising the comedy level, Fred.
That punchline was better than the last two you did.
One that he came up with. Oh, he didn't do the punchline yet for that one.
I didn't.
Oh, okay. So
let's hear it from the top.
Oh, you have?
That's the punchline, Alan. There was no
there you go.
Punchline is the joke.
That's right.
It's a joke that they're.
Sometimes it's anti-comedy, Alan. That's what we're working on now.
You gotta
it's comedy, but it's not funny. So
my brain bros.
Right. That's what
makes
my
brain bros.
It's kind of like comedy in a porn.
Huh?
It's kind of like comedy in a porn, where you're like, you're like, it's not funny, but it's good enough.
That's the job.
It's gonna be fine. Yeah.
We'll get you where you need to be.
Yeah. By the end, you'll be like, yeah, all right, it worked. They got me. All right, Fredline news bit number 4.
Okay, so this one is kind of crazy. You got to stick with me on this one.
All right.
So, a man sued his neighbor. He paid to get his wife pregnant, but he failed after 72 attempts.
That guy's awesome.
So, basically, this dude in Germany,
okay,
he couldn't get his wife pregnant.
Sure.
And he asked his neighbor, who kind of looked like him. That's what the article says. He said he kind of looked like him. And he asked him, would you get my wife pregnant? Which his wife was an ex-beauty queen.
Sure, of course. Why wouldn't you?
So,
yeah, pull that shit up on the screen.
So he's like, yeah, we'll do it.
Yeah,
so
I wouldn't have got her pregnant either.
He came over twice a week for
he did come over
3 months. And the dude paid him $2,000.
No, I wouldn't.
Every fuck.
Every time?
Every fuck, he paid him $2,000.
Wow.
Now, the wife told her husband, she said, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. You know what I'm saying? Please don't make me do this.
Yeah, of course she said that.
Saying?
Yeah.
But he convinced her to do it anyway. So, after 6 months, dude. 6 months of this.
Couldn't get her going, huh?
Couldn't get her pregnant. So they took it. He asked the dude to go to the doctor, and dude is sterile.
Hell yeah, that's what I did. The same thing. That's what I'm saying. That was what I was going to say. Is I would have immediately went and got a vasectomy and been like, "This is great."
Yeah,
like, this is a situation that could happen.
Yeah, I got a picture.
The kicker is the neighbor, his wife. They have 3 kids.
That's funny.
So
now that's comedy.
I thought that was pretty.
And then that is probably the neighbor who the dude who's like, I got to pay some of this child support, but I can't tell him this. So I'm going to let him fuck my wife, and I'm going to pay him back child support so he never finds out.
That's right.
Oh, there he is.
Who was that?
That was the neighbor.
That was the German guy. Crazy German guy. Ridiculous. So did he? You said he sued him though?
Yeah, he was suing him
because he couldn't get her pregnant.
Yeah, because he couldn't.
Because he got conned.
I gotta see people be scamming, man.
But the dude said he did. He's like, I didn't guarantee conception.
Right.
So
would,
like,
well, yeah. I mean, you can't sign a contract that's like I'm gonna.
Yeah.
So which would you rather get, Fred?
This is what you want me to do, and I'll do what you want me to do. But I'm
right,
not guaranteeing the results.
Right.
Right.
You know, past performance is not indicative of future results, as they say.
Right. Exactly.
So, which would you rather do, Fred? Have to bang your neighbor's hot wife and get paid for it, or go to McDonald's and get $2,000 in a fucking bag instead of a Big Mac? Just saying. Just saying. I think
I'd bang the neighbor, but that's me because I'm not married.
Yeah, I'm
right.
married, so I guess I'll take the money.
Well, I'm fat, so I'll take the Big Mac. I don't want either one. Just give me the fucking Big Mac. God damn it. All right, so that was your last Fred's News bit?
I got one more. Okay.
Oh, you got one more. Okay. All right, lay it on me.
An 88-year-old French man evacuated a whole hospital. Do you want to guess why?
He farted?
No. Close. He had a World War I shell stuck in his ass.
Which way?
I guess
the wrong way.
I'm saying like in his...
First.
So he had that thing in his ass for 40 years.
No, yeah.
He inserted it right before he went over.
He's 80 years old. So. He was in war and he sat on one. He was like, oh.
And this one didn't come with an
Jesus Christ.
But like, it was just too funny not to share. I mean, yeah, it's like good size. And they show it like it's covered with like doo-doo, I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really.
Well, I mean, it was in his butt.
It was in his butt, so yeah.
So, so what? Why? Wait, what?
The doctor.
Why
said,
did he bring it into the?
Because it was. I guess he couldn't get it out of his ass.
Oh, so he.
Yeah, like the doctor said, we don't often see men of this caliber, of your caliber, in here.
Marcus had a loss.
He died of dysentery. Give me the watch.
He couldn't say a word. He's like,
he was holding out for the perfect pull my finger joke.
Hilarious. Back. I never left. So yes, that concludes whatever we were talking about. What? Oh, what? That's what came out of dude's butt? Is that for real? What came out of his butt?
Yeah.
So, okay. So you said the dude went to a museum?
Huh? No, I didn't.
No? Well, we're just gonna say that.
Did you say something in a museum earlier?
No.
Pretty sure you did.
No,
I'm pretty sure a museum was
I had
involved.
a World War I shell stuck in his ass.
Okay, but how did they? So,
in his ass.
So he went to the doctor then?
Yeah, he went to the hospital. That's why I said he evacuated the hospital.
Oh, okay, hospital.
No,
I thought you said museum.
according to Snopes, that's not true. They only evacuated partial of the patients, not the whole hospital.
Oh, okay, yeah.
No. It's just one gigantic bullet. I mean, so was it? It wasn't up Main Street, right?
No, it was up Main
What other
Street.
street would it be?
Oh,
Ain't
it
no
was like
side
he hit it
streets
in
on
his
your
fucking
asshole.
butt cheek or something.
No, he didn't get shot.
So did you figure out? Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. So like he put it up there himself then, huh?
He had to. Oh man. Unless it was 1,000,001 shot.
Fucking millennials.
Jeez.
So great. This is great. This is going a great light. We're keeping it light.
Only in
Fred.
Keep it like you, bitch.
Correct. So, all right. So, Fred, do you have any other bits? News
Bits?
bits?
I got no more bits. Got no more bits.
All right.
Bits.
We'll take a quick bit break.
We gonna bit break.
Be right back with what is most certainly the 77th edition of the Black Lincoln Collective podcast.
Boogity boogity.
I don't think you could say that. It's a racist thing, I think.
No, that's a racing thing.
The Black Lincoln Collective podcast will return after a word from our sponsors.
Hey guys, Satan here. I can't help but notice that some of my evildoers have kind of slacked off since the pandemic. That's okay, because when things get slow down here, I just throw on the Ryan Hates Everything podcast. If you'd like to see for yourself what we have in store for you down here, just listen to Ryan Hates Everything. Because if you laugh at that shit, you will surely go to hell. New episodes every Friday, now on every major streaming platform. Ryan Hates Everything.
Welcome back to the Black Lincoln Collective podcast, episode number 77. Fred, It's Oscar season.
Oh.
And nothing says more Oscar-ly stuff than Allan almost getting raped by a goat. Allan.
That is a true story.
Why don't you tell us the story that I wanted to surprise you with? Get in here first. Fred, you heard it here first. It's breaking news. Yes. Allan almost got raped by a goat.
Yeah, I was doing a locate at a house and they had a dog and a German Shepherd and a goat. So I went in the back and I had the GPR machine and was like, minding my own business. And out of nowhere, this goat comes out, man, straight for my ass.
Goat rape.
Goat rape. It was more like, hold on. The goat saw me and he was like, he went straight for my ass, man. Yeah.
So
I was saved by the shepherd. Dog saved me, man.
So I was trying to get that in. I thought it would be a longer story than that part.
No, it was.
You gotta build the thing, Allan. You gotta build it up. So you gotta use cinematography.
At my ass, and he was like,
Allan, use verbal cinematography to set the scene.
Okay, all right. Let's rewind.
A soft winter's night.
It was about 60 degrees outside.
Oh, here we go.
The goat looked at me. He's like, man. He went. While I moved left and right, he saw me.
He's straight.
Cheeks going up and down.
Mesmerized.
And suddenly, he ran after me, and he was black. He was a black goat, yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, thank you, Allan.
Black goat dick.
Yeah.
Thank you for adapting that story to the show. Just like the Academy Award predictions for the adapted screenplay category. Fred, who you got this year in adapted screenplay?
I believe
Living. I go here. Let me give you the breaking news. This just in. These are the people that are
the
my
Banshees of Inisherin.
So, Living. Women talking. All quiet on the Western Front. She said, or Top Gun Maverick.
I want to see All Quiet on the Western Front.
That's a war movie.
Yeah, that's in the view of the Germans, I believe. Like a 17-year-old kid.
Oh, okay.
I think what was that movie? 1912.
Yes, I did want to see that very much.
Right, I believe it's kind of like that. You know what I'm saying? where they put them on the not the demilitarized zone, but what do they call it? The enemy's on one side, you're on one side, in the middle of that.
Oh yeah, just like on the line.
Yeah.
Front lines.
Yeah, but like I saw clips of it, and boy, it looks pretty good. I saw Maverick. Maverick was good too.
Yeah. Do you think? Okay, so we'll go through the big one. We'll get the big one. Best Picture. So there's a lot this year.
Yeah.
You got Top Gun Maverick, Women Talking, Everything Everywhere All at Once, which I do want to see.
Which is good.
I've got it. I just haven't been able to watch it. The Banshees of Inisherin.
Yeah, that's good too.
Triangle of Sadness. That should be the name of our show every week. Fablemans.
I want to see that also.
Fablemans, All Quiet on the Western Front, Avatar: The Way of Water. Did you see that?
No, I didn't see it.
Okay. Elvis and Tar?
I don't think
Tar or Tear?
Tar.
Something like that. Okay. It's got an accente over the A.
It's got a,
I don't know if it's Tar. So you got, you think Top Gun or Triangle of Sadness?
Nah, I don't think Top Gun will win it. But
we're gonna name this week's try. This week's gonna be.
I hope Anything Everywhere All at Once gets.
Yeah, I do want to. Man, like I said, I got it. I bought it.
Really
I
got to
just
see
haven't
that,
watched
man.
it.
I mean, it's so weird, but it's so good.
I know.
Like it's really good.
I gotta watch it.
And then so Michelle Yeoh.
Yeah.
You know who she is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And then her co-star is a little kid from Indiana Jones.
That's what. Yeah, I heard that he was like.
Yeah.
Was he the director too, or was he?
I don't think he was the director.
Okay.
He said he got out of acting. Like this was his first. This is his first thing back. Yeah.
In like 20. In like a while. I know that.
Yeah. But
it's crazy.
But yeah, it's really good.
All right. Well, Fred. Well, more importantly, and most importantly, do you know who's hosting this year's Academy Awards or Oscars? This is more importantly. Allan, do you know? You want to take a guess?
Is it Chris Rock?
Not Chris Rock again.
They couldn't get Chris Rock back.
Was Will Smith not nominated again for? No, this year it's Jimmy Kimmel. So,
Why?
I don't know. Because I don't make these things, Fred. It's old JK.
I don't like Jimmy Kimmel.
Yeah, he's
dry.
Who do you think? Okay, so
He's
between
the
him,
driest of all.
between him and Adam Carolla, who do you think is better? Because remember they came up together, like the Man Show and all that. They used to do,
I mean,
So
I don't. Neither one. I don't like neither one of them.
Yeah,
I just think they dry. They just got a real dry humor.
Between Joe Rogan and that dude from MTV, what was it, Dan Cortez?
No, Dan Cortez, man.
Yeah, Dan Cortez is awesome.
Yeah, Dan Cortez, hand down. Yep.
So I wish they would have nominated Dan Cortez for something this year, but he wasn't. I thought he might have been nominated for best makeup and hairstyling. Instead, it was Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, All Quiet on the Western Front, Elvis, The Whale, and Batman. The Batman.
Yeah, but I think Wakanda Forever was what's her name? She got
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett got nominated.
Yeah,
did she?
Nominated for best supporting, I think.
That's the only Marvel movie that's ever been nominated.
Right. Hey, that's.
I think Endgame won Best Picture.
Did it?
Yeah,
and the Razzies probably, but none. I'm really gonna nominate that stuff.
Yeah.
All the good movies, they're not gonna nominate the good movies. Like, why would they want to do that?
They've won a few things. Let's see here. Academy Awards. They
probably won like special
Iron Man won Best Sound Editing. They won a few for Best Visual Effects.
Yeah.
Black Panther won Best Picture, or was it? Maybe it was nominated. Is that nominated? I don't know if it was nominated or won. Let's see.
They didn't win.
I think they must have been nominated for.
Yeah, they didn't win.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. I can see now. They won. Okay. Black Panther was nominated for Best Picture, but won Best Costume Design, Best Original Score, and Best Production Design.
Okay.
Let's see. Wakanda Forever is nominated Best Supporting Actress, Best Original Song, Best Makeup and Hairstyle, Best Costume Design, and Best Visual Effects.
Was it that good?
Which one?
Wakanda Forever.
That's.
It was emotional. You know?
Right.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It was very much a tribute. Yeah.
Right, to Chadwick.
You
know,
know,
the only
while they still told the story, which
right.
I didn't.
This one had Namor the Submariner in it, right?
I like the ending.
Right,
the ending was good.
The ending was good. Like the end credit was good.
End credit was good. That was good.
Oh no, spoilers!
Yeah.
Spoilers, kids.
No spoilers.
Yeah.
But
so the only, Allan, Fred is correct. The only movie that's ever won an Oscar is Black Panther. So that's the only Marvel movie that's ever. There have been a few nominated. He said Iron Man 2, Avengers, Captain America, Guardians of the Galaxy, Doctor Strange, Guardians of the Galaxy 2, Infinity War, Endgame, Shang-Chi, and Spider-Man. What's it?
Whatchamacallit? Not Endgame. The one before it. Infinity War was like it grossed like so much money. Oh no, Endgame did.
They both
did.
Made a lot of money. I mean, all the Marvel movies made a lot of money. That's why they keep making them.
Like number 3 in money.
Yeah, I believe it.
Which James Cameron about to beat himself because Avatar holds the number 1 spot, and he's about to beat himself with Avatar 2. It just crossed.
What's her name? That chick. She's like
Zoe.
Yeah, she's like, grossing over $2 billion.
Really?
Right. Yeah.
I will not see Avatar 2.
Well, if you got 3 hours to sit around.
I saw Avatar 1 and I was like, it was fine. Like, I wasn't, I mean, it was fine. Like, it was fine.
Right.
Like, I was like, okay,
but
cool.
you didn't want to go to Pandora and shit? You know?
I know. I didn't want to go fucking ride a horse and braid my fucking hair with their tail. And like, no.
Why not?
Because why would I do? Why?
You don't want to mind fuck your horse?
You don't want to be blue?
I have a couch and a sandwich.
If you could do that with your couch, would you do it?
Yes, he would.
That couch is
yes, he would. If he could ride his couch everywhere, he would.
Mind melt with that couch.
And cuddle him.
And cuddle him and everything. He'd be so happy.
Yeah, but if we shared the same mind though, like I said, if it was like Spock where he like did the mind, whatever mind meld. No, I couldn't. It would be too traumatic for me.
Oh yeah, no, because that couch would be like,
it would just be me seeing my own ass hitting me in the face over and over and over.
Yeah, that couch be like, you're killing me with them farts, man.
What was it was exactly. It was in Black Mirror where they had the like little widget thing where the girl it was like her consciousness was uploaded in like the helper thing, and he was like, "I'll just put you through 1,000 years of torture, bitch!" Like, boom, and like it happened in like a second. Yeah,
it's 5 minutes for me, but
it's crazy,
1,000
dude.
years for you.
It's exactly what my couch feels like.
Broke her ass immediately.
Well, immediately, but that's because it was a fucking 1,000 years.
Yeah.
Ugh, imagine that shit. That Black Mirror, man, it gets you.
Why do they not make like a full season ever?
It's and
then
show,
it takes
dude.
5 years.
I think the new season's about to come out.
Did you see what Netflix is doing about them? They're now going to bust people that are sharing the subscription.
Yeah,
right. Yeah.
It's going to be crazy.
It says it's like we're likely to see the next season before the end of 2023.
Jesus,
likely.
That's all likely. But dude, I mean, it's got a pretty big. It's a lot. Like, there's a lot to that show when they're trying to do all that weird shit. And, they have to go bigger and bigger every year.
Yeah.
Or every whatever.
Right.
Also, I think it takes a long time to write because, like, you got to think of these fucked up stories and stuff. You know what I'm saying? And
that video game one was fucked up.
No, that video game one, that dude, that's still scat in my head.
Striking Vipers?
So dramatic, Striking Daggers, is that what it was?
Striking Vipers.
Vipers,
yeah.
Come on. That was the first episode I ever saw. Really? Hunter was like, man, you need to watch this. This is the greatest show ever. And that was the first episode I watched, man. I was like,
so like it's the modern day equivalent. Remember the Twilight Zone back in the day?
Right. Yeah.
Like it was like a mind fuck.
Yeah.
And like that's kind of what it feels like, like
but like this is they remade that show too.
Yeah.
But they only put it on like
that was like
CBS.
Jordan. It was Jordan Peele.
Yeah, it was Jordan Peele. Yeah.
They
only put it on the app though.
Yeah.
You can only get it on the app.
I
wasn't paying for it.
I do pay for it and I still never watched it. Oh well, that's okay. I don't need to watch it. So yeah, Black Mirror it'll be back at some point. So
I hope so, man.
I hope so too. Well, Netflix this week said that they've never canceled a good show. Like they were like, we've never canceled like a good show.
What do you mean?
Like,
They've canceled a bunch of shows.
Like they canceled all the good shows, man. Yeah. They canceled good shows every year. Every strong season 1, and then like it'll be like a really strong season 1, and then season 2 you'll be like, oh well, that kind of sucked, and then they won't bring it back for but they like it's like they purposely make it suck or something,
right?
I mean, if it would be nice if they just did one season and finish it, you know?
But you can't do that to yourself if you're like a showmate. If on the odd chance somehow fucking Revengeance 2 got picked up as a series, right?
Yeah.
I would never end it. But it has to go on forever because I need to make money off this the rest of my career.
You could make an ending of one season and make it that if it decides to end, it ends. Right. But you can always add to it, like Magnum.
Like leave it open.
You know, like Magnum did. The Magnum in one episode, he finished, he dies, and it's like, he's dead. And then the people got pissed off, and they were like, all right, we'll just bring him back to life.
Yeah, and they're like, and they'll be like, woke up on the hosptal bed or whatever, like, hey, I'm
it was all a dream.
Yeah, and now they're making Magnum PI again, even though it's not the same thing.
Yep.
But
Higgins.
All right,
Higgins was awesome.
Higgins was awesome.
Higgins, Magnum.
Magnum PI was so cool.
Yeah, it was.
He was.
Like my uncle had
selling. Now he's trying to scam old people out of insurance.
Yeah. It's about to happen.
That big ass mustache. Look at me.
Well, he's got a mustache, man. You can get away with that. If you get a
mustache. Man, he's got that.
They don't. It's not even him that they're talking. They just listen to the sash.
They listen to the stash.
They're like they're fucking hypnototed by the stash.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, fellas. Well, I think it's time to sneak on out of here and have some non-alcoholic crack. I'm going to say goodnight to the people. So you're welcome to say goodnight as well.
Yeah, we'll see you later.
PLC stands for comedy.
We'll see you next week. No. Nope. Failed it on that one. So we'll see you next week. Only on the comedy and stylings of Black Lincoln Collective Podcast Show.
The comedy
style.
Comedy, and then he was like, I can't believe what I'm about to say.
Like saying
comedy stylings.
Still saying it. Gotta say it sometimes, Allan. You just gotta do it. Right, good night, everybody.
Oh shit!
Thanks for listening. I like doing this to you. I'm gonna do this from now on. We're just gonna talk for 15 minutes, and then I'll be like, good night, everybody.
And we are very good friends. Good buddy, sharing a special moment.
That's it, man. Game over, man. It's game over.
Just hang loose, blood. She's gonna catch up on the rebound on the Meth side.
Get to the chopper!
Oh, what a day. What a motherfucking day.
Well, that's all, folks.
Hasta la vista, baby.
Goddamn hip. Don't worry, nobody's listening anyway.
As you know, I'm a man of special needs.
Surely you can't be serious.
I am serious. And don't call me Shirley.
Can I hear myself? I can hear myself. Hey, big